That's really interesting, and I'm interested in the measurement part of it. How do companies measure this alignment that is happening? Do they actually measure it, or how do they measure it, or what's the typical way in which that's being measured?
Very often it's not done in a systematic way. So what they obviously have, all companies have one sort of like a appraisal system in place. There will be a feedback system sort of spelled out. Unfortunately, very often it's like once a year or maybe twice a year. You have a conversation about your leadership with your line manager. And more and more companies are bringing this more informally into the team, that the leaders are collecting 360 feedback from the team, from peers at same level, but also kind of from their bosses and from other stakeholders.
Which are opinion-based, right?
Which are very much opinion-based.
360 degrees interviews and surveys are like how they feel at the moment and what's the perception at the moment, right?
Exactly. But then there are also surveys, of course, kind of surveys, leadership surveys some companies are using. You've heard about transformational leadership. There's a measurement system out there, the MLQ, which has been used in many, many companies over probably the last 25 years. But again, it's very often not systematic. You might do it once or twice, and then maybe in the next budget round, it falls off the table because you want to optimize, cut expenditures, stuff like that. Yeah?
So ideally, this should be continuous.
Should be continuous measurement.
An app like Nanu that could be measuring how that leadership skills are being affected, being executed in a day-to-day basis and in an automatic way, as opposed to doing it 2 or 3 times per year.
Something like a constant cockpit, like a dashboard you have, where you can get some personal feedback. Of course, data is only telling you so much, but data is kind of starting a conversation with your team, with your peers, with your line manager, and then to further discuss what the data is showing.